Hey everyone, I am super excited to introduce you to the winner of our Tumbler contest, Tony Upton. How are you doing today?
I am doing good. How are you?
Good. I'm so super excited to get to talk to you about you and who you are. So just in case there's people out there that don't know who you are, give us a little bit of background about who you are.
Okay. Well, as you said, my name's Tony Upton. I am 44. I'm a transplant to Texas. Moved here from Tennessee. I was living in Florida right before I moved here, but grew up in Tennessee. I've been here since 2004, so quite a while. I moved here because I had met a girl from here, and so
Uh-oh.
followed her back here, and we eventually got married, and so that was probably 16 years ago. And then we have four kids, um, 11, 10, 6, and 4.
Oh
And
my.
my wife works for the university, and I work for a little company out of South Texas, doing graphic design. So that's kind
Super,
of it. Yeah,
super fun. I love that. So you got to Texas as quick as you could.
that's right.
I love you. Met a Texas girl.
Yeah, yeah. Our wedding cake was pretty cool. The groom's cake was well, I guess the whole groom's cake was one. There was a Texas cake and a Tennessee cake, and then there was a bridge with a bride, dragging the groom from Tennessee to Texas. So it was pretty cool.
Oh my gosh, that is super awesome. I love that. That is
Yeah.
cool. So, when you were getting ready for this contest to enter, like what inspired you to create this as what looks like for Texas for you?
Well, for one thing, with the Arts Council, haven't been, I guess, directly involved with the Arts Council, but I've always, since I've been in College Station, we've taken the kids, to see the art displays that are going on there, and definitely have always kind of wanted to be involved in some way, with the Arts Council. And so I don't know, one day I was just thinking, I'm like, I need to look in to see if there's some way I can volunteer or do something with the Arts Council. And when I got on the website that day, this Tumblr contest was there. And so I'm like, okay, yeah, this looks like something I've got the time to do. And actually, didn't have a lot of time, but I probably spent a couple days putting this together. But I don't know, I definitely kind of have a passion for Texas, and for Tennessee as well. I think that Texas and Tennessee have some real similar kind of state pride and uh,
Yeah.
type type aspects. But um, I don't know. I really love it here. We've for a couple of reasons we had to move away once, and the whole time I was out of Texas, I was like, man, we've really got to get back to Texas. I love it there, and it's a lot about I don't know. I think you know kind of resiliency, or kind of a I can kind of the can do spirit, or
Mm.
I don't know. You seem like you meet a lot of very strong and interesting personalities in Texas. So that was kind of the idea behind at least the bold colors
Yeah.
of the piece.
I can
I
see that. That's kind of
think it's a
cool.
very strong and lively place. So
So, I love how you put the Texas flag on the boot.
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
And then the armadillo. Oh my, how did you come up with an armadillo over
Well,
white?
um,
That was
well, I
awesome.
mean, I would say kind of when I got to Texas, armadillos. I really hadn't seen armadillos in Tennessee, and now they actually, over the 20 years or almost that I've been here, 16 years, whatever. Going back to Tennessee, I've actually seen a couple of them dead on the side of the road. So I'm like, this is strange. I guess they're migrating north, but for a while, the armadillo was kind of a Texas thing, and
Yeah.
anyways, I just thought it was kind of a funny play, the boots and barbecue. And like if you
Yeah.
were, gonna cook something out in the wild, you might as well cook an armadillo, I guess. So
Right? Roadside kill, huh? Oh my
that's right.
gosh. That's hilarious. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I really do love the bold colors, and I like how you relate it to the people of Texas, because the people of Texas are very bold and they're super friendly. So I love the
Yeah,
yellow because that to me is very friendly.
definitely.
And we're strong. I mean, Texas is strong people, and man, I think you nailed it with this design, and so did the committee. So thank you so much for taking the time to enter the contest. And I love that you bring your kids to the Arts Council to see the art, and that's super important, and that's why we are here. And I will figure out some ways to get you involved. Trust me.
I would love that for sure.
I love to hear that. And so, I mean, we've kind of talked about, your interest in Texas, that you are you moved here, and so with your career, how as an artist and a designer, like how did that involve?
Um, well, um, as I told you before, while I was uh, going to art school 20 years ago, I worked in the sign industry,
Mhm.
um, and kind of, for better or for worse, kind of got stuck in that industry. And as I said, it's there. It is fulfilling kind of work, but maybe not as artsy as I always wanted it to be.
Yeah.
And it's very more utility, and things that are have a very specific purpose. So um, things like this with the tumbler contest, they're things that I'm always trying to look for, to kind of maybe stretch and do something a little more creative. Um, but I didn't specifically, come to Texas with that occupation in mind. But obviously, was able to find work once I got here. So I've actually done, quite a bit of sign work, around College Station and the, Brazos Valley area over the years. Um, but yeah, like I said, just really the Arts Council, us being in a small place, it's great that we even have the Arts Council, and wanting to see that kind of grow and flourish, for my sake and for my kids' sake, to be able to have, not necessarily have to drive all the way to Houston, to be able to have that kind of artistic or, cultural experience with the kids. So it's, something I'm definitely interested in helping grow. So
I appreciate you saying that, because that is definitely part of our mission and what we want to do. So thank you for adding that.
sure.
And man, that's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I like with you doing this is, we're selling these tumblers, and it is to raise money for the Arts Council to support all of our programs, our exhibits, everything that we do here at the Arts Council. And we did make it a limited edition. So we only have so many, and it's on a 20-ounce stainless steel insulated a tumbler, and they're $40. And all of this goes back to help the Arts Council to support our mission. And the ways you can get this tumbler, which will be super awesome if you need a stocking stuffer, a Christmas gift, you can do one, help the Arts Council and give a gift all at the same time. So if you would like to purchase a tumbler, all you have to do is come by the Arts Council, go to our website and purchase it online. And that's www.acbv.org. Tony, is there anything that you want to add that we didn't get to talk about before I run in to talk about more of the things that are happening at the Arts Council?
No, not that I can think of. Just really appreciative for this contest, and would look forward to more things like it in the future, and just ways that I can get involved or help promote the Arts Council with the people that I know, would be appreciated. So
I love that, and I appreciate that. And one of the things that I love that your piece one is because it is a graphic design. I don't know if there's many people out there that understand all the art and artistic ability it takes to be a graphic artist. It's I've got a lot of tedious work on how you use and um, the tools that you use, just like a painter does or any other musician. You just have specific tools that you use, and graphic design seems to be growing and growing. And I appreciate you taking the time to enter. And I love the concept that you came up with. And it is super Texas. I love that. Thank you.
Great.
So I'm
Absolutely.
going to
You're
go
welcome.
into, thank you. So I'm going to go into a few things that are happening at the Arts Council. So our volunteers, our stars, are putting together something called the Art Council Stars Helping Hands. And what they are doing over this holiday season is collecting food for our food pantries that's combined with one of our events, which is Empty Bowls Junior. And we also have a display in our lobby area for art from the street donations. And this is all on our website to tell you about the things that we would need to help both the artists on the street and the food pantries. And you can find that at acbb.org. And our exhibit with art from the street is in our lobby now until January 16th. You don't want to miss these fantastic people, very super creative, love the work that they are doing. And then also happening in the Brazos Valley, we have Picture Perfect Christmas. If you go to our website, you will see a map that has all these amazing places for you and your family to go and take the perfect Christmas picture in the Brazos Valley. And we want to see them, so post them on our social media pages. And then we want to make sure that you save the date for Boots and Barbecue. This is one of our fundraisers that is a fun way to interact with the Arts Council and get to know the people of the Arts Council. A great, great, casual, fun event. Gotta come. That's March 27th of 2021. And in our main gallery we have happening right now is the Pursuit of Light. If you have not stopped by and learned about Kathina, you need to. She is an amazing artist and has come through some amazing things in her personal life. And the documentary that Stephen O'Shea has started is very amazing. And you can also see that on our website at acbb.org. And don't forget, we have these amazing tumblers for sale to support the Arts Council. And Tony, man, you knocked it out of the park with Texas, and I'm so thankful that you love the Arts Council. You bring your kids, and you understand our mission and why we are here. And I couldn't have asked for a better person to have won.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.